Ace Golf for the Nintendo GameCube!
It's time. I'm back.
What's up everybody, I'm the SNES Geek and welcome to another episode of the SNES Geek Show. Yes, and in this video I will be talking about Ace Golf for the Nintendo GameCube. This one was released back in 2002 at a time when golfing was all of the hype, considering both Sony with PlayStation 2 and Nintendo released with the NES, SNES 64 and now GameCube. This game right here, an exclusive, and this very title is what it's called in Europe. You Americans have a different title. Is it really worth the title change? Well, let's find out, why don't we? So, this game was developed by the anime country game company Telenet Games and published by those goddamn tea drinkers from the UK studio Eidos Interactive. You know how game intros are meant to get you hyped? You know, show you everything from the game in question? Well, I hope you do, but all I see are holes. Too many holes and shit! They only showed the balls going down into the holes. No other shots but this one from different angles. Would you guys have to play Call of Duty if the only thing they showed you were the soldiers' clothes? And guess what? This intro lasts for a while just to hammer in the idea that you maybe get to see some holes. So you have to choose between a boy and a girl with more luck. The good old days. The menu looks decent with some nice looking colors. Nothing really to be amazed by. And the menu isn't really innovative in the slightest. But it doesn't have to be. It does what it's supposed to. The music is something else. It's a banging German music track without vocals. Take it or leave it. So as you can see, there are a ton of different courses to choose from with 16 holes in each, split up within difficulties. Clearly the first cup is meant to be the easiest one, so let's go with that. So this is what the art style itself is like, as well as the courses. They follow the same template on course introduction every time, with an overview with the same camera. I would say this is a bit repetitive, but when you consider the size and what this game is really like, it's nothing to get riled up over. The gameplay is as simple as it gets, and what needs to be. Just charge up the ball and hit it when the timing is great, and watch it go high up in the air, something I clearly cannot do. Yes, it did took a while for me before I could actually do well, but it wasn't exactly telegraphed enough when to release it. That's because it isn't the usual golf game. While most are followed the same template of pushing the main button to shoot it away, this one uses a unique style of charging it up. It uses this little thing right here, the C-stick. Of course, nothing that is going to win any awards, but it's at least a decent idea with the stick itself. That stick is kinda notorious for not really being the best. It's a bit too small for most players, and the first-person shooters wasn't exactly the GameCube's biggest forte. So yeah, good giving Nintendo for giving it a purpose. But it does make sense. Nintendo's always been on the forefront of playing with the usual video game format. But most game console companies go out of business or just going better graphics. Nintendo is doing lesser graphics with more unique styles of gameplay. Aside from that, there are a lot of lines and numbers on the screen, and these are meant to help you to get around. The number at the bottom is the distance left to the cup, the arrow in the corner is the wind resistance, and the gauge down here is the power meter. Although going and take a risk is okay at times, it shouldn't just be the cookie cut examples that will help you. You can also pick different clubs for different distances by pushing either the L or R triggers, and you will get comments when the ball is up in the air, either good or bad, like how it should be. It does have some fun ideas, like when you hit the ball at the perfect time, many frames of the player character appear, just to boost that damn ego. You know what, speaking of which, let's talk about the characters you can play as. First up is the boy, who's your typical upbeat, somewhat impulsive protag. He's always ready to shoot, and while he's discouraged while losing, he gets up again for the next course. The girl character is a rarity of a girl. She's very posh, always proper, always wants to do well, and is happy when things go her way. When the opposite happens, she is disappointed. The graphics, there ain't nothing mind-blowing, but the look is enough. There's no draw distance, and the grassy fields accompanying the music gives it a cozy feeling. More is less, they say. You don't necessarily have to go all out to make a game of the year. It doesn't need to innovate everything at once. At times, just a couple of simple games is what you need. However, that poses just a tiny problem with the game itself. By doing nothing special, it just ends up becoming a game that no one will remember. And that's exactly what this one ended up becoming. But you know what? That's fine.